Okay, today is April 1st, April Fool's Day, but definitely the market did not give us an April Fool. As a matter of fact, the S&P 500 closed at a new all-time high, and you can see right here that this here it actually closed at 1885.52, and the previous all-time high close at over here is 1878.04. And we have talked about that, this 1848, 1850 support level here. So right now in the new high, new territory, essentially we also was mentioned about this 1900, this new round number, even though we have a Fibonacci extension, basically, using this swing to get it up to somewhere around the 1920, 1925, which is also up here on this price channel. And if I just switch this to a weekly, so you can see that there's a little bit of a price channel, or the upper trend line up here that actually project up to that, 1920 and 1930 level there. So we'll be watching to see as the S&P 500 continue to march on. Although the advanced decline line today is a little bit over 2200 issue advance and somewhere around, I believe, less than 900 decline. So that's a pretty good advanced decline line. But the new high, new low is not what you say robust market. You can see that there's a less than 200 new high. So definitely, it's not like there's a broad-based market participant in pushing the S&P 500 to a new high here, because normally we'd like to see somewhere around maybe 7 to 800 new high on a historical, milestone in which the market or the S&P 500 hit a new all-time high. But in this case, it's not. So definitely this market is getting a little bit tired. Not saying that the market have reached the top yet. Like I said, the market won't top out until the Dow Jones 30 tops out. So we haven't seen the Dow Jones 30 to a new all-time high yet. Although it's creeping up right now, was this all-time high is basically up at this level here on the closing basis, which is somewhere around 16,576.66. So we're getting close. It's 16,532. So we're saying that 576. So it's about maybe 44, 45 points away. So we could easily take that out in the next couple of days if the market continue to move higher. But again, we have this Fibonacci retracement here using this particular swing and get it up to somewhere around the 16,748, or even get up to 16,900. And you never know, if we get up to this upper trend line here, we could get up to this 17,000. Now, we look at the NASDAQ 100. You can see the NASDAQ 100 is kind of trailing, it's kind of lagging here, although it got above, back above the 20 EMA and also the 50-day moving average here. But it's a little bit away from the previous all-time high, which is up here, the closing high, 3727.19, back on, made it on March 5th of this year. So there's a little bit of a catching up, and will all depend will this this index catch up or not. That will give us a sign of whether we getting close to a market top, or or there's still more life to this market here. Same thing with the Russell 2000. The Russell 2000, we've seen that lagging from the Russell 2000 previously over here, and it make a surge and then caught up with the other major market index. So the Russell could also do the same thing, but again, it is lagging. But fairly distant away from the previous all-time high here, which is over here, 1208.65. So that's about, it's only 20 points away. But for the Russell 20 point, it's a, quite a percentage here based on a 1200 type of a number. So we'll see. I mean, definitely we can't say the market is, heading south, because certainly there are some momentum there. But the thing is definitely I've been talking about the shifting in terms of not the sector rotation, but shifting from growth stock, speculative stock to quality value stock and that sort of thing. And that's why we've been looking at these Dow 30 stock, and especially for example like the IBM. You look at IBM, although I got a lot of line here, but you can see that here's these a little bit of a bottom here, kind of got a support, and also we got a little bit trend line down here. So you could have enter IBM on this breakout here, or when it booked this little pivot here, somewhere around here. Then if you decide to play a little bit more conservative, once it bump up to this resistance, which is this trend line coming down and pull back, then next time, basically you could wait for this breakout, above this 195 or somewhere around there. And, that could be another breakout point that could possibly provide a possible entry opportunity. And was essentially looking for this thing to move up and possibly, get up to this 200 level and maybe even get up to the above the 210 to 211. And who knows, it might even come up and take out the 52-week high. So that's the possibility there. And then we also look at a couple other one. For example, we talk about 3M. Although 3M is kind of, just kind of poking out the last couple of days, and you can see here, let me take this Fibonacci out here, and we essentially, let me get some of these line out here, and essentially we're looking at this particular wedge, this wedge breakout, and here's that baseline here. You could call this a cup and handle or whatever, but essentially we just want to see this breakout. And right now we're probably looking for this thing to come up and tag this, this high here. So, and then the other one that we also talked about recently is Caterpillar. And you can see Caterpillar is also moving. So with Caterpillar, if we look at the weekly chart here, let me get this out here, and we look at the weekly. And you can see that it's breaking out about this baseline here, and we're essentially looking for this thing to possibly break above this and tag this high here. So that would be somewhere around 116, 117, and a breakout somewhere around this, 99 to 100, close to $100, somewhere around there. And you can see that it is, try to break out above this peak. But you can see that there was also a little bit of a consolidation down here, and one were to be aggressive, one would kind of scale in here, and as it break above this particular level here, somewhere around 99.90 or 99.80, then one could add to the position and possibly play up to that particular level, up here somewhere, at least this 110, and then get up to this 116, 117. So those are some of the level there that for possibility for Caterpillar. Then the other one that we also talk about was Intel. And you can see on Intel on this weekly chart here, you can see that there is this baseline also been working on this here. Now it seems to be, breaking above this baseline. And if we go back to the daily, you can see that once again, there was this little consolidation area. And if we, use this as a little bit of a flag, and kind of retrace this, and you can see that the major move actually is up here on this baseline. So now it's completed a major move, and right now it's getting ready to break out of this and move to a, the next possible resistance level, which would be somewhere around maybe this 29, or even, maybe a little bit lower, possibly come down to this level here. So maybe at the 2750, 2730 area. So once it break this particular level, then we could see it maybe head up to make a new 52-week high as well and get up to that 29 level, and then possibly break out this baseline, then get back up, work itself up to this 3450, which is back the high made back in the 2003, and early 2004. So certainly there are some upside possibility here for Intel. And then recently we also see the Cisco is also making a little bit of a move. You can see that kind of breaking this here, and it could be moving back up to this level somewhere around 2650, or at least up to this resistance or the price channel here that I have drawn in. So you can see that there is a peak here, this pivot high at 2770. All right, so here's this line here. So once again, you can see these, high quality stable stock. It's not the name that you would be chasing, that with a high beta like the Netflix, Facebook, Pricelines, those sort of thing, and or Amazon. So right now there seems to be a shift. The money seems to be shifting into these type of stock, and basically as a trader, we don't care where it goes as long as we know where it is. Then we just go and trade those where the money is. So, and right now with a lot of these, Facebook and Twitter and Google and those guys, although they got a nice bounce today, definitely, there's no place to establish any kind of swing trade yet on those stock, either long or short, unless you're planning to do some day trading. Then that would be a different video, and which I'm not going to be covering day trading on too much at all. So if you want to look at day trading, then you might have to investigate it on your own for now. So if we take a look at some other Dow 30 stock, such as United Technology, you can see that this guy is also trying to break out to a new 52-week high, and then also Exxon Mobil is kind of breaking out. Got this little bit of a trend line here, and it's kind of breaking out here. So we essentially could look at the possibility of for this thing to get back up to this 102. Okay? And then we also have Traveler, insurance company. Right? So you can see, it's a nice little bit of a baseline. If we break this, we could easily look at it and come back up to this 88, possibly 91, and here's the new 52-week high up near the 92. Then also Disney, we could look at Disney. You see, nice breakout. Kind of came down here, sort of like testing this particular breakout for support, and got a little bit of a doji hammer here, and now it seems to be breaking out of this, pivot. So maybe it's working itself up back to that 84 level and put in a new 52-week high. Then you also look at DuPont. You see DuPont here. Once again, this is getting to break out to another new 52-week high. Although today it kind of closed at a new 52-week high already, so it might be going higher. Who knows? So just to illustrate, even GE is kind of trying to make a break, right? It's kind of got this little wedge, right? If it break this level, you could see that GE might be possibly getting back up to this 28, and then if we take a look at on the weekly basis, we could be talking about maybe getting back up to this 30 level that we haven't seen that since 2008, right? So those are the possibility on all these stock and on these Dow 30. So just kind of pay attention to where the money is shifting, and be aware of some of the possibility, and then you kind of wonder why the market is closing a new record high, and your high beta stock is not moving up. Okay, so good luck.